Hey guys, another video from the Anti-Nerd here, and today I'm gonna review the Kingpin Marvel Legends series Gameverse. The Kingpin based on the Spider-Man 2 PlayStation 5 game. I also want to compare to some other Marvel Legends. So here's the packaging. It just arrived. It's an Amazon exclusive. It comes with an extra head, extra set of hands, and his cane right here. So here's the side of the packaging. As you can see, it's based on the 3D render of the character. You can pause and read the description. It comes in several languages. Very excited about this figure. It costs $39.99 and I just got it. I think from what I can see here, this is the type of figure that justifies the $40 price tag, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's find out together. So very easy to remove him. I just pulled it from the packaging. Here's the Spider-Man logo from the games. Pretty cool. Here's Kingpin inside the blister. He's a tall figure. He's very heavy. And I think this might be my favorite Marvel Legends design of Kingpin so far. It's my first Kingpin, but I do feel like the head sculpts, they look more updated than the animated one that we got in the retro card. So there's Kingpin outside of the packaging. Here's all the accessories. Here's the cane right here. Interesting detail here. Here's the extra set of hands. They're a little bit open so he can hold the cane and other objects. I like the detail here in the finger with the ring. Very well done, these hands. Here's the alternative head with him smiling, very evil, very cool. So here's Kingpin in hand. He does not have a double joint in the elbow, but it's a type of character that his articulation doesn't need to be that crazy. Here's the ring again. Very good details here in the buttons of his suit. Mine came a little loose here, the leg. Like, it's not broken, you can attach, but it's a little bit annoying because the left leg is way more tight. Yeah, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But it's a nice figure. Look at the details. Look at the details on the shoes. It is pretty good. Comes with the little holes if you want to put him on a stand. The suit doesn't open. It's all glued here through his vest. You cannot detach the vest or the suit. But you can see the detail here on his tie. The purple. Has a little bit of a shining texture to the suit if you really pay attention. There's a little bit of a sparkle here. Here's the regular head. He cannot do so many poses, but it's a nice figure to have displayed. It's really big, it's really frightening. Let's take a look at this articulation here. This is the range of motion. The suit's a little big here, but aesthetically it looks nice, but just it harms a little bit of the function of the articulation. But as I said, it's a figure that doesn't need to move that crazy. So let's switch the heads and the hands and put the cane on him. There he is with the alternative head and hands. For a cane, this doesn't quite match, but he's supposed to use more like this, and that makes more sense, but still is a little short for him. The articulation in the head is good. You can lower down like this, but he doesn't look super up. But it's a nice head sculpt. This is how much the knees bend. The feet don't move much. They have a small range. So this is Kingpin compared to Maximum Spider-Man. As you can see, they scale really well. Kingpin's way taller than him. There he is right next to the animated Spider-Man. They look very good together. I think they look good together. This is the animated VHS 2-pack with the Vulture. And I know this is not the animated Kingpin, but I think he looks very comic book to me. So I think he looks well with the more cartoon-based figures too. Kingpin with Venom from the movie. They don't scale that well because, as you guys know, they released a Venom of the game that's way bigger than this. I was mostly excited to buy Kingpin to put him together with Daredevil. I really like this figure. It's in my top 10, the Daredevil VHS. And I think they look awesome together because Kingpin is one of the main foes of Daredevil. Also want to show how he looks right next to Frank Castle. This is one of my customs of Frank Castle with the heads from the 2-pack with Bushwhack. Here's another Frank Castle custom with the trench coat from the Toy Biz 4-pack. What do you guys think? Kingpin with my Punisher using the head of Agent Venom. I really like this custom. I think it's cool. Kingpin against Punisher. Really cool figures. I think they look great together. Kingpin holding Maximum Spider-Man. I was able to find a way of him holding the cane like this. I think this would be one of the best ways for you to hold it. Here's Kingpin compared to Maximum Hulk. Maximum Hulk is taller, but not that much taller. I think those scale great because Kingpin is very badass and one of the main foes of Ultimate Spider-Man in the original comic book run. So I think this scale is one of the best here for Spider-Man because Spider-Man looks so tiny compared to him and reminds me a lot of the Ultimate incarnation, this Kingpin right here. For those who have read the issues with the Kingpin from original Ultimate Spider-Man, you probably know what I'm talking about. Here's Kingpin with Retro Spider-Man, legendary figure. I think it aged pretty well in this past 5 years. Looks awesome, and they still can look pretty good together, even though they're from different interpretations of the characters. I don't have much complaints with this figure. I do feel like it's a little bit of a disappointment considering mine came with a problem in the leg, but the figure looks great. It's really well done. It's not so expensive and it scales really well and looks very well together with your other Marvel Legends, either from the animated series or the comic book. I think Kingpin will be a formidable foe for your Daredevil, Punisher, Spider-Man characters. So I'm gonna give a grade 9 out of 10. I think the articulation could have been a little better, but the price is okay for a more robust figure with the prices going up, as you guys know these days. And I think it looks really good, and it's a cool incarnation of Kingpin. The all black suit with the purple tie makes him look really badass, really criminal. So that was it. That was my review of Kingpin. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and keep in tune with the Anti-Nerd because I'm gonna release the Fantastic Four reviews pretty soon. Because I'm gonna release the review of the Fantastic Four movie figures pretty soon. Bye.